respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, talking my business, so one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had the dips at my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had the dips at my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more. I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there and hate about it, this enough to make it sick. I was laying out with the vultures. He wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had the dips at my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
I'm an all-star team, far from a rookie, Louis Graveyard shit that I don't rock. Mr. Rocket playing Jane, but the Audemars stump it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' the Chanel, finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the meal. I break here, front row, still yelling. I ain't this time for it, I done bossed up from Pelly. I'm God's son, but it's demons on the Charlie. Niggas sweet to the in the alley, yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for some out of Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kick it, I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on the, this is how I thank God. I'm my young chase him down, take shine. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch, throwing the vision getting clearer in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain now. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking by the same pot. In the trenches, I'm the same, little fame now. The coupe so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. Yeah, he's so bad, he didn't get his main rock. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Woke up fresh like I had it laid out. First I went to, but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, couldn't find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mamas. Yeah, I would check, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle.
Can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs. I know that I'm around this time. No, you need to dance. Move around to the strings I like. Baby girl, you're so fine. If you're down, we can make some time.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Brian Anderson with, if you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness,
And these two teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams are no different.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at center.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Fox against Maxey. Fox kicks to Vassell. Back to Fox. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got the first 3 points tonight for the Spurs.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Here's Grimes to the middle. Here's Embiid. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Fox against Maxey. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Second chance shot. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers are gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Oubre, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Vassell against George. 6 to shoot. Up top, Embiid. He was all alone on that one. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Here's Fox and Embiid with the block. Here's George. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fox. Over Maxey. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Grimes passes to George. Oubre against Barnes. From downtown, and it's Kelly Oubre with a 3.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Pass to Maxey. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
and has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's McCain. Free throw line jump shot. A rebound by the Spurs. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. To the inside. Here's Fox. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good position close to the basket.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey, and he's good on the second. Here's Fox. 12 points for him. Fox is doubled. And stolen by Butler. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to Butler. Shoots over Vassell. Butler, no good. Outside, Fox. Great crossover to get free. Fox has got 14 points for the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Joel Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Over to the wing. Here's Capsule. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's McCain. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Spurs. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Lets it go from deep, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Vassell. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Here's McCain. From deep. Good on the triple. McCain's got his second basket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. The rebound by Yabusele.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Fox. Embiid with a screen on Vassell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oubre's got 5 now.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Spurs lead by 1.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Fox. Embiid from outside. A shot off that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fox goes in. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Embiid. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. On defense, the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Here's bonus.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Bona. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs leading by 4. Outside, Fox. Over Maxey. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Count that one.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Fox against Maxey. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Bona with the rebound. 76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Back to Maxey. Outside for George. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Fox against Maxey. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's San Antonio. Up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's George. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 7 points in the game.
It's a big part of George's game, the 3-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Fox goes in. Oubre pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Wembanyama. And no good that time. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's George. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Vassell finds Fox. Inside, Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Over Wembanyama. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Embiid.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm strength. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Castle. Still yet to score. That one goes. Count it.
You like how Castle plays at his pace, accelerating when he wants to.
76ers trailing. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Embiid with the screen on Fox. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Over Wembanyama. Embiid, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Here's Maxey. He's got 8. Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And that one's good. Barnes has got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Fox goes in. Basket good. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Spurs leading by 5. Fox with it. He's got 29 points. Over Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Maxey against Fox. Maxey looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Spurs. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Fox against Maxey. Fox, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Edwards. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey, no good. Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. We've got Butler. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the paint. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 5. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Embiid. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Fox. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McCain. Guarded by Fox. Outside Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
San Antonio making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Wembanyama, a screen on Butler. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Paul against Butler. Embiid wide open. Connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
All up top, defended by Butler. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Paul. Mc2 with the block. From 13. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Mc2's got 11 in the second half. Spurs leading by 4. And here is Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Mc2. Here's Paul, and he makes that one.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Embiid is at the elbow. Good defense by Wembanyama.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Vassell finds Paul. Here's Castle. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 6. Grimes passes to Maxey. Three-pointer. Shot by Grimes. No good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
They double-team Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly, and the basket by Castle. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Wembanyama with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And the shot is good. Castle's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Outside, Maxey. Down low. The fadeaway. And the shot is long.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for San Antonio.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Fade away. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And the 76ers with possession. Maxey into the lane. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, San Antonio. They have a 9-point lead.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Paul. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Paul's quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you.
I see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I no drama.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Brent. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Caruso and Williams make up the perimeter, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. The rebound by Turner. Outside Nesmith. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Tries the spin move. Siakam, right side. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Siakam with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Nimhard left side. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Launches a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Some Solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Neesmith. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Siakam gets the bucket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Indiana has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. On the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6, and he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you, so a thorn in the defensive side.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nimhart. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Up top, Toppin. He's covered by Holmgren. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Holmgren. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Screen by Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now McConnell. Toppin outside. Matherin with the ball. Williams defending. Tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Toppin with a steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Matherin. Here's Siakam. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
We've got Walker. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Matherin. And it's Toppin in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Thunder with a lead. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And here's Indiana now. Now here's McConnell. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Matherin. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. Matherin finds Walker from about 16. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Walker. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell, right side. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Walker with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. It's tipped. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Halliburton against Caruso. Halliburton finishes strong.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league. And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Matherin. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Pass to Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Nembhard with it. Caruso covers. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard outside. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky is the limit for this guy.
Hartenstein a screen. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Siakam finds Halliburton.
Come get it, come get it.
Nembhard outside. And there's the drive, and a strong finish with two hands.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Turner against Caruso. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now Mathurin. No points so far. Nembhard. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. Caruso. Nice shot from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The baseline J. Holmgren with the block. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the Thunder in possession here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. What a performance. For Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaFord. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court for the Thunder, Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Just 2 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Siakam covering. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Turner. Back to Nesmith. There's a screen by Turner. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
The crossover. Nifty move. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
And the Thunder shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea driving it with a purpose.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's going to send Tyrese Halliburton to the line. It's going to go on Shea. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's pretty heated.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Nembhard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Turner against Hartenstein. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Inside. Halliburton with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Nesmith with it. Working on Williams. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Turner covering. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. SGA working through contact inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Back to Holmgren. Rebounded by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Nembhard outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. Thunder trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Williams. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. Jet from range.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nimhart. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 20 points for him. 58 seconds left in the third quarter here. He can't get it to go. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
After a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Thunder trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Hartenstein a screen. Caruso with it. Siakam covering. Chalk up 2 there. Hartenstein's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Siakam. Got it. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Shepard from deep. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. Shot from the wing. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just count. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers leading by 7. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Matherin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Walker rejected by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Indiana's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Here's Toppin, shoots over Hartenstein. Holmgren with the block. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Caruso against Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. First free throw is good.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Thunder trail by 6. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Toppin outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Basket's good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. There's the drive. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Up top Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Poke loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Caruso. Comes up empty down low. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton finds Matherin. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. A nice shot by Toppin. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Siakam looking it over. Here's Turner. And that one's good. A Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Pass to Turner. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking to tie it up. The kick out to Williams. And he hits it to tie the game. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Halliburton, no good. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead into the lane. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. With the floater. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Turner, puts up a deep 3. Caruso grabs the board, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Deflects the pass, and so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the...
Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off. Phone keep ringing and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling and my paper no for that's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kid, cause all that daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them?
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with RJ. This one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's Lillard. Off the left rim and out. Curry against Lopez. Curry's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now. Lillard scanning the floor. Over Butler. And the basket by Lillard.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 5 now. Curry's gone 2 of 3 from the field. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Butler following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Podziemski. Butler with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Back to Podziemski. And here is Green. 4 on the clock. Offline with the baseline jumper. Green against Giannis. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Outside Butler. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Bucks trail. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't bank that one in. Green passes to Butler. Count the basket.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Bucks trail by 3. By now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their 2nd NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Warriors leading by 4. Podziemski with it, still without a basket. Inside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Lillard with it. Butler covering. Here's Young. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Lillard. Podziemski's shot is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Lillard, right side. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. The Warriors leading. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Hield for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The shot from the low post is good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Porter. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Kuminga. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Giannis, and a wide-open look for Porter. And another three for Milwaukee.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry against Lillard. And Kuminga throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Milwaukee's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot to the middle. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Payton outside. Kuminga against Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Lopez. Porter outside. Warriors with the rebound. And it's the Warriors on the break. Pass to Kuminga. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuminga's got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
That's it. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Curry against Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Lopez.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. And stolen by Lillard. Jumps up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Peyton passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. Hield comes in for Curry. Giannis passes to Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Butler goes in, and that one is good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3 ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Antetokounmpo against Butler. Shoots from 14. And again, no good by Golden State. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Giannis kicks to Prince. Back to Giannis. Butler with the steal. In the corner, it's Hield. Off target from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Curry against Lillard. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. That's to Curry. Pajemski with it. Outside Curry. Butler in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Lillard. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lillard's got 11 points.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. Butler from outside. Butler missing again. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Porter. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard dishes to Prince. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. For the lead. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Giannis. Lets it go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Curry against Lopez. Curry passes to Butler. Unloads. Butler missing again. The Bucks trail. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Defended by Butler. Here's Lillard. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Pajemski. 3-pointer. Butler nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Giannis passes to Lillard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter. Golden State's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. And Lillard kicks to Porter. Prince wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Butler finds Pajemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. To the paint. Here's Hield. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now Lillard, 14 points for him. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Porter dishes to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Butler. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Prince. Deflects the pass. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Jackson Davis. Butler from outside. And the rejection by Giannis. Now here's Butler. He's got 16. Shot clock at 5. And the turnover again by Golden State. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors lead by 1. And coming up... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Lillard against Curry. And Lillard kicks to Porter. It's Prince on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the basket is good. And the Warriors lead by 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they
finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Hield the pass to Curry. To the paint. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his first points of the night.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Bucks trail by 5. Lillard the pass to Porter. Curry with the steal. Hield outside. And then Hield with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Outside, Porter. The three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Lillard outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors leading by 7. Payton with it. Guarded now by Prince. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Porter, no luck. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Rudy's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Green passes to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Giannis kicks to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. That one goes in. And that's now 10 points for Prince.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Good on the bucket.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. Giannis' screen on Curry. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. The kick outside to Butler. Fires it up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. 17 points for Stephen Curry.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Here's Lillard, and it's in off the backboard.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Over Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Lillard.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. The Warriors shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Everything's within Curry's range.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Fires for three. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Lillard.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bajemski with it. Now guarded by Porter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Green. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Lillard outside. Porter with the steal. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson.
Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Pajimski's shot is good.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Lillard against Curry. Pulls up at the elbow. The rebound by Moody. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Pass to Butler. Here's Moody. To the middle. Here's Curry. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Here's Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we're about a minute into the first. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Lillard. From downtown, they get it back. Lopez, the screen on Curry. The 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Lillard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Pajimski.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Butler. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Curry, defended by Lillard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Lillard passes to Porter. Out to Lillard. Lets it go. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Butler passes to Curry. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away. Can't get it to drop.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Butler. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
Lillard against Curry. To the inside. Here's Prince. Off target at the rim. The Warriors leading. Puts up a deep three. Giannis with the rebound. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Now Antetokounmpo. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter with it. Now Podziemski defending. The shot by Lillard. No good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
They get it back. The Bucks shooting 23%. Not great so far. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Lillard against Curry. Outside Podziemski. Inside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Curry and Hield to the sharp shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Porter. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Lillard can't get it to go. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hield from outside. He drops it from range. And the Warriors lead by 3.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Lopez, the screen on Hield. Here's Porter, 6 to shoot. Lopez can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Porter against Hield. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hield. Porter. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Payton. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Down low. From the low block. Pajemski's shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Lillard passes to Porter. With the drive. Antetokounmpo. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Pajemski. Porter with the steal. Antetokounmpo outside.
Come get it, come get it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Porter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock.
Lopez.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Curry looking it over. It's Pajemski on the wing. Pass to Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Kevin Porter.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Lillard passes to Lopez, and yep, it's good.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Moody from outside. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Porter against Hield. Lopez, the screen on Hield. Here's Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 5.
The defense tries to slow Porter down with the contact, but he stays agile and nimble and is able to get by it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Inside. Porter's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Oh, got that one up quick. Give him 8.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 3. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Over Butler. 5 to shoot. That one's wide left. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Butler with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago. At the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the 3. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
The Warriors lead by 4. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound, Milwaukee. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lillard. He's got 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lillard's got 11.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Butler against Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard, a screen on Curry. Back to Lillard. Now Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Curry. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Bucks trail. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lillard against Curry. Lillard passes to Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Now Porter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Knocked loose. for the lead. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Podziemski into the lane. The 3 from Prince. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
You know, when you're facing Dame, he's at the top of the scouting report. High priority item. So that opens things up for his teammates.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Antetokounmpo takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Nice move. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. The kick out, Curry. Payton with a screen on Lillard. No good on the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Prince against Payton. Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Right side, Butler. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Prince. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. To the middle. And miss after miss right now. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That's on Gary Payton II. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Butler taking his time here with 1 on the clock. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6 as we... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
Get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Porter, the pass to Lopez. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way in.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hield. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Hield good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Lillard outside. Shoots over Curry. Lillard can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 9. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Pass to Porter. Lopez, the screen on Curry. Porter, Lopez with it. Clock at 6. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Kuminga. Gets the 3 to fall. Kuminga's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard against Curry. Here's Porter. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Payton. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo against Butler. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Porter. Looking to end this cold spell. That shot off the mark. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game. and it pays off.
Butler on the wing. The three is up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Prince. Moody defends. Prince, the pass to Porter. Back to Prince. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 7 assists in the game.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Milwaukee leading by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Lillard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that time Leonard's speed on the drive forced the defense to make a mistake, and they ended up committing the foul.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Pajemski takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dogs.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Lillard passes to Porter. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points now in the second half.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
On the wing, Porter. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pajemski's shot is good.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Lillard against Butler. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 16. The rebound by Moody. So Milwaukee wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
away, turn gray. Hands on your face, might keep away. Diamonds and bling bling. Come on, burn some more for the night. Say my car and I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat right my side, and I know that she lies. She don't want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know.
You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W, and we're also joined.
Like me, pull a bag, flexing on the scene, 10 grand up in my jeans. Got a brand new boy.
By two of our 2K TV teammates, Blake and Brian. How you guys doing today?
Doing really good. Excited to play the W online. Always some fun action, and I think we could get a win right here.
Yeah, looking forward to getting carried by Mc2.
Yep.
You guys have a nice mixture of a trio of builds here. I think the defense is going to shine in this game.
Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Mc2, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love this atmosphere here. Like, something about being in this forest court, I don't know, it's creative. And I feel like that's what we needed in NBA 2K. So I was happy to see that this year. I don't want to force it.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, God, I got to force it.
Oh, just take it up. We'll try to get the board.
We got it.
Nice board.
Yeah, Mc2.
I got it.
Nice.